in here too, just so that.
All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to the Dawn and Liz show. You guys, I do have to say, please be gentle with Don tonight. This is his first live appearance on social media. It's a big deal. Can we give him a round of applause? Do you hear that? Your people are screaming for you. They're so excited to hear what Don has to say. I know I sure am. So we're gonna give it just a few seconds, you guys.
There we go.
Let me just edit this really quickly to public and save. Okay. All right. So if you guys are tuning in, welcome to our Taco Tuesday. I know you are surprised that we are not shoving tacos into our face right now. But taco in this sense means totally awesome career opportunity. So over the last 10 months, I have been super blessed to work with Dr. Liz Scott in this company. And you guys have seen her in our group, in our wellness and wealth group. She is our medical guru. She knows all things. Whenever I have a question, I go to her. And I know that her love for this company, her love for God, her love for Servant's Heart is not just an extension of her, but I know that it's part of their family as well. So when we're talking tonight to this amazing power couple, I want you to keep in mind that when they do this, they do it together and they do it for the greater good, right? So I think that when we talk about MLMs and direct sales, like some people can get a naughty or a nasty taste in their mouth because they've had bad experiences. But in this particular, and my husband was saying that too, like when I first started, he's like, oh, that pyramid scheme, and I'm sure, Don, you probably had a similar thought, right? And that's okay, right? Because that's how we use our experiences to formulate our opinions, right? And then hopefully as we experience things more, we can change that. So without further ado, you guys, we have some questions for Don and Liz that I know you guys are all just so excited about hearing. So, Don, this first question is for you.
All right.
What was your initial reaction when Liz said, "Hey, I'm going to do a thing"? What was your reaction?
So I probably gave her a look like no, so I was
It's so true.
When Lauren started talking to Liz and Liz started using the product, I was all about it, her being a customer because the product worked for her and she was getting great results out of it. But then when she mentioned, using it as a business opportunity, I did give her that look like, here we go again.
Right.
Just because, to your point earlier, Liz has been in these opportunities before, and I always thought that the amount of effort put in didn't really pay off in the end. And I was just worried about that happening again.
Yeah. And you were protective of her, I'm sure, too, right? Like you didn't want her to invest her time and her heart into something and not get rewarded. Not even not even financially, right? Because I've talked to so many people. I was actually just talking to one of our new girls that she came from a different MLM company, and she's like, I didn't know this existed. Like I didn't realize that an MLM could be like this, like, or a company in general, like just so much love and support and no cattiness and ugly and no negativity.
Right.
Well, what told me about it first, which is kind of why I relented, was the results that Liz got with the products.
Yeah, I mean, she is phenomenal.
That was a good foot in the door that, made me realize, okay, I see that this is, amazing and it's having great results for her, for us, for our family.
Right.
And so why not, why not give it a go?
Well, and
take that leap of faith, right?
And he's not going into like the full story, but by results, I wasn't curled up in a ball.
Right. That's what I was just going to say.
In a dark room, unable to contribute to our family. So all of a sudden he's like, wait,
I have my wife back. Happy wife, happy life, right? And that sucks because I know, just from speaking with Liz, how important family is for you guys and how important like it is for you guys to be a part of your kid's life. But when you are medically unable to contribute, not only is that hard for your family, but it's hard for your marriage too, because you have to step up. You know, sometimes that 50-50 is no longer 50-50.
Yeah, no.
And as a dad, you know, like I give you a lot of kudos for that, because it couldn't have been easy.
And he did a lot.
Yeah. And, you know, with the migraines that she was suffering, we didn't know day to day how it was going to be, especially, you know, when COVID happened and homeschooling the kids and me working remote and trying to figure out every morning what's the day going to be like. Is she going to be 100%, or I was going to take 50%? You know, her 50% of the time was awesome. Back where we were.
And now you got her full throttle. You're like, can't I just get back to that 50% someday? So, okay, you kind of told us how you felt, and you told us like through the products, but now 10 months later, right? Like she started in January. Do you think you still have that same view that you had? Like do you still give her that look?
No, I don't. This company feels a lot different than the other opportunities that Liz had in the past. And a lot of it is the way that a lot of the support that is provided. And also I think the company itself seems more customer focused and getting results for the customers. In the past, a lot of it was really, you know, more on the associate side, you know, generate as many associates as possible. Whereas this company seems more, it is more customer focused, and what can we do to better our customers' lives? And I mean, that's how we started out. Liz started out as a customer, and we saw those good results. And then, you know, the associate path came from there. And I can't say anything, you know, better about it. It's been a great experience. And I mean, I take the product. I love the product as well. And I have nothing but good things to say.
Well, and you got you're kind of in a different situation than my husband, because you got blessed to go. You guys just got back from Cabo.
Cancun.
No,
Cancun. We're working towards Cabo.
Yeah, we're going to Cabo.
Yeah,
but you guys got back from Cancun, and you got to actually see and meet the owners and kind of have a conversation with them. Were you surprised by like how they were, like when you talked to them?
Yeah, I mean, it was just how open and accessible they were. I mean, I was, you know, Liz was, you know, expressing, asking some questions and, you know, giving some feedback, and they were listening. And, you know, I appreciated that. And, you know, in the past, and, you know, there's been support, but it's been more kind of that localized support and not really from the company itself. Whereas is this, I mean, there seems to be support every step along the way, which has been awesome. And, you know, Cancun was a great time too. Met a lot of great people. And yeah, it was awesome.
That's awesome. I'm so glad that you got to experience that too. Because, you know, it's one thing to experience it from the sidelines, right? But then it's different when you get to actually like put faces with the names and like get down and dirty. And you guys did so much with the Lift Where You Live too. And I know that like community service and giving back to your community is so important for you guys as a family. And I love the fact that this company, their morals and values align with that. I mean, they've done mission projects, and I know you guys have done, you know, you're very faith-based. I mean, I remember Liz and I, the first time when we went to California together, and the fact that like we all prayed together, and, you know, the fact that like our little group too, you know, we prayed every night before we went to bed, you know, for each other and for each other's families. And like, I just felt such a connection because it was bigger than just us, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and I think for him too, the opportunity to go to Cancun. Like when I looked at him, when earnings started for that, I said, "Hey, there's a Cancun trip." He didn't just rolled his eyes at me. Like, yeah, okay.
I mean, we've really active 8 months. 9 months. And we went on a trip, and I'm driving a Jeep Gladiator. So
don't say that loud. Do not say that loud. My husband is in the other room, and he wants a Gladiator so bad.
He loves it. I mean, it is a day-to-day whose car is it? I said, wait. It doesn't matter whose name it's
right.
Who's paying for no, yes. but for real. And when I brought up the Jeep program, he was very quiet. He was just like, okay, because I had actually gone on Target for a car with another company. And so, but it never came to anything because I was never able to maintain the requirements for it. Right. And so he didn't really say much. And then all of a sudden it happens and it happened again. And I was like, okay, I think we can start looking. He goes, do you have any idea how bad I've always wanted a Jeep? And I was like, what? Like I had no idea what.
I've always wanted a Wrangler, and now
that's what I want.
We needed a pickup truck, and so I'm like, Wrangler and a pickup truck, put them together.
See, I have this issue. Okay, this is totally off topic, but I feel like the Gladiator was like, hey, it's like a cat dog. Like they took like a bed of a truck. And then they took the Wrangler and they're like, oh,
that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. Yes.
Yeah. But we went and test drove the Mojave.
Oh.
And it was lit. My husband's like, he likes to lift his stuff. Like he likes to work on cars. So we looked at that one. And then we looked at the lift kit with it. And I will say he looked really damn sexy in that Gladiator. I was like, well, maybe we could do this. And so it's so funny because he just got Jade this month. He goes, Jade has the Jeep bonus, right? He's like, so I don't really need you to like go get it. I'm like, you better hush your dirty mouth.
Right.
Hush your dirty mouth. So yeah, so you guys are talking about like, the financial benefits, right? Yeah. And the Jeep and the trips and stuff like that. But what are some non-financial things that have helped with your family with this business?
Well, the health
obviously
aspect,
the migraines.
Yeah, that is probably the biggest unlock for our family because now we get more time with Liz, and Liz is healthy. Yeah, but I take all the products too, and I notice a benefit as well. Seasonal allergies, and I have back pain, and the products definitely have helped me in that regard. But also it kind of ties in with the financial, but it's given us more of a focus on our health, and so we've been able to use the financial benefit to do some other things to help us with our health, like have the money from this to put in raised garden beds and grow like heirloom seeds, or get chickens and get our chicken coop all put together. So to make
live your life,
make sure that our family has healthier food.
No, that's completely true because it's not cheap, right?
No, it's not.
Living a healthy lifestyle. I mean, in the long run, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. It's more beneficial, right? But like it's a little bit more expensive when you look at buying something organically versus something, conventionally grown. You're looking at a bigger price point, and it adds up over time. And you guys have 3 babies, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That are just getting older, that are just going to eat more, right? So, I mean, I feel like I might have to go get another side hustle just to pay for my 2 boys, like what they eat. Like, I'm like, where are you putting this?
Right. Where's it go?
Seriously. They're going to
I think one of the other cool things too is that the kids have seen us. They see the goal board, right? So they see the goal board. They get to see him and I talking about the business we own together. Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you do with that business? Well, we're helping people with their health. Oh, that's really cool. Like they were used to, and the kid said this to me the other day. They're like, Mom, it was DJ. He's like, Mom, remember how you were never home for bedtime, or you were always like running home just to see us at bedtime. And then we really only ever got to see you on the weekends because you were so busy with work. He goes, it's so different now having you home. And it was like,
that like just gave me goosebumps.
It was the most genuine comment of just like, I remember this, and now we have this.
Yeah.
And that has been really amazing. And to see him recognize that at 8.5 and have him say that now, like, I wouldn't trade what we're doing for the world because of a comment like that. Like, It's like, well, we're gonna do everything we can to make this continue to work.
And it allows us the opportunity to homeschool the kids as well.
Yeah.
Which you know goes in the complete other direction as far as how much time we can spend with the kids.
Yeah. And then, you know, what else is really cool too is I feel like my husband and I now can talk about finances with our kids. So like we're using this opportunity to talk about like, okay, you know, we're going to tithe a certain amount of money that we're making because we put back into our community, right? Like God has blessed us with this opportunity and we have a obligation to now help other people, you know? And then, you know, we're teaching about savings because of this. Like, and that's one of the things I love about Trinette is that it's not just, hey, let's make this money and go spend it or take our lifestyle, you know, and just take that like paycheck to paycheck lifestyle and keep going at a higher level, right? Like, but they're really asking us to look at our finances and invest in ourselves and invest in the community and to invest our money and put it into something so that I know you guys just did the UDLs, right?
The IULs, yeah.
IUL,
and that was a huge thing. And just to even be able to, we've worked really hard over 8 years, 7 years. Because we weren't financially smart. We'll just put it that way. Right. And so we've really had to do a lot of focus, a lot of soul searching on all of that. And so I think that also is part of sometime when I came to him with this as a hesitation, right? Because I would say I haven't been great at making money from my side hustles, more so like making enough to just buy the product, but not necessarily enough to like contribute.
Yes.
And so for him, it was like, okay, if you're going to do this, like, could we do something with it?
Can we make a little bit from it?
Right.
Right. No, I mean, especially if you're going to put the time and the effort into it, right? Like you want that to come back and you want to be smart with that money, right?
Yeah. And so just to have it, we were blessed to be able to work directly with Rob Riley, who's like the director of the life insurance side. And we learned so much from him that, you know, and we went into it with, no, we're not going to do this, but we're going to learn. We want to know more.
I was very hesitant, but Rob told
I remember Liz told me, she was like, nope. Don said, no.
But I mean, Rob took, I think 3 or 4 different sessions.
At least, yeah.
And a couple were just with me, just so I can understand it more. And I mean, he was great. And I have nothing but good things to say about, you know, Rob and his team with that product.
Yeah. So having that available is really, really, truly different.
Yeah, it is truly different. Like, and that's what I think I would need to do better at is like talking more about the health side, but the wealth side as well. And retail services, like when Facebook went down yesterday, I wasn't worried.
Right.
Like I was like, okay, Liz and I actually, you guys were just talking about this earlier today because we have a wholesale program where we can work directly with naturopaths or chiropractors or hair salons or skin, you know, estheticians and things like that. So it wasn't, we have a whole retail services, you guys, where we are working right now with an alternative to cable that is truly amazing.
It has NFL Sunday Ticket.
Yeah. You're like, judging. I remember I was with Liz when we found out about this, and she's like, "Oh, Don's gonna be happy."
Well, I should say it has Red Zone. Not all the games, but yeah, that was a big selling point.
I mean, think about it. Do you know another company that encompasses all of these different things and have all of these different revenues? You know, you could get certified to do life insurance if you wanted to.
We actually sat in on a training with Rob. It was really super interesting, and you actually don't, from that standpoint. It's something that we are looking into because you actually, it's just a referral program.
Right.
But because you're certified, you are then eligible to earn income from it. Right. But unless you're certified right now, you can still refer and you'll get Cabo points, which are nice. Like, don't get me wrong, like Cabo points are great, but to also earn income and be a little bit more educated in that, right? Like who wouldn't be able to share information with your friends and family and then your network about life insurance and good life insurance products? Like there's
Hashtag, you know, you're getting old,
Right.
and your conversations revolve around life insurance and health supplements about your gut.
Yeah. Adulting. This is adulting.
Hashtag, this is 40. Not quite yet. Still a few years, but we're almost there.
I'm talking about the TV product. So.
What did he say?
He said, I'm talking about the TV product.
That's true. Okay, so I have 2 more questions for you guys because I know you guys are busy. I have to ask this one. So we got paid today. Well, we get paid on whatever, but we get our checks today. And my husband, the first thing he does is he comes and he opens it up and he goes to compare who made more money. Do you guys do that?
That sounds very familiar.
It's really funny. And there was the month that we were working his account a little bit, we were working his account more than mine. He loved that month. He loved that month.
I kept checking the mailbox.
Yeah.
So I legit work his business way more than I work mine. And I'm going back to mine right now. So maybe 5 times I've made more money than him, except for my big monthly check. But I'm like, look at here. My big monthly check is all your little piddly little ones. And by little, I'm talking about multiple hundreds too.
Right.
At this point, so funny. Well, I'm glad it's not just us because it's serious competition over here.
And he usually gets to the mail first, so then he's got them both open before I've even seen them.
I'm that is illegal. You are not allowed to open my mail.
I should be able to. I get to open mine. You have to wait.
So funny. All right, you guys. Last piece. What advice would you give to a husband or a wife, to somebody that's starting this? I know you were kind of at the beginning. Would you change anything, or would you? How would you respond?
I would say, trying the product first is definitely what drew me in, and seeing the results it had with Liz. I can't speak for more than that. I was hesitant only because of, some of our prior experiences or Liz's prior experiences, but I understood what the product was, and I could see the results with Liz and myself, and that led me down the path of thinking, yeah, this could be a good opportunity. And that's the advice I would give is, try out the different products and see what works. And if you feel a difference, and, if you see a difference with yourself, your spouse, or, even other people that it's a pretty good opportunity to share that product with those products with other folks that
because we naturally do it anyway, right? The things that we like you would recommend a restaurant to someone, right? You would recommend probably a type of chicken that you guys got that you like a little bit more. I don't know.
Americanas lay green eggs. So if you've got kids, they lay green blue eggs. So then
there you go. See, you just naturally, we want to tell other people about the things that we like, right? Yeah. And so I'm also going to just paraphrase a little bit of what Don said, because you seem kind of typical man, right? It's black and white. Men want concrete evidence, right? Yeah. You do. You want, us women, we tend to go on our emotions, right? Liz and I talked about this multiple times. We felt the tap, right? We felt something pulling at us that this is where we were supposed to go to. And we didn't necessarily need the black and white, the evidence, you know what I mean? But my husband was like that too. He wanted the concrete evidence that this was going to work, that these, products were the real deal, right? And I think it's a good half and half, right? Because you can't all just be faith-based, right? You have to, what's the one thing? You can't just get on your knees and pray, right? You got to get up and actually do the action. You have to actually know that these are work and speak from the heart about these products.
And also, I could understand and use the products as well. A lot of companies in this industry are geared
a little makeup.
Yeah, it's geared towards females. It's female only products, and I couldn't use them and understand or sell it or anything like that. But this I can.
And to that, something that I wish I would have done sooner. But again, like we talk all the time about getting in your own heads, right? And like thinking for someone else without just like doing or saying what you should and just letting the outcome be the outcome. After Cancun, after he had met a couple of the other men in our company, then he was like, is there a way that I can get onto some of these trainings? Because he's not on social media. He's not on Facebook. And turns out they're all on the app. So had I had him download the app from the very beginning, he probably would have searched through that and like found some of the information and found some of the flyers and the trainings. And I had actually already at that point started working towards building something of that on my own, because I have some team members who are also off social media. And so I wanted them access to the training. But like, I never really thought about that. Like, had I been doing that from the beginning, he probably would have had a little bit more motivation as my spouse, right? As the person I live with and talk to about it all the time.
Yeah.
He would have felt more comfortable being able to share on his own, because up to this point it was, well, send me your link, send me your video. But as he was listening to the trainings, he was then like, oh, well, I've got some people that popped in my head. And I was like, well, then that's awesome, you know, but I didn't come at it from that. So that would be my piece of advice, is like, really have that conversation with your support system, whoever it is. Like if you've got a support system, you know, we've talked about your 5 flat tire friends. Just sit down and show them this, you know, just show them what you have and let them decide for themselves what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
But I hadn't even done that with him. I just kept feeding him products.
Like, here you go. Just take this. That's like Justin. He's like, what is this for? I'm like, shut up. Just take it. It's cardio fuel. You need it. You have heart disease in your family. Just take it. Don't miss it.
And now I understand what all the products do.
And now now he knows, like, from the training from Trinat, he didn't have to necessarily listen to me. He got to hear it from someone else.
Although, I don't know, your wife, I think I would listen to her over a lot of other people, because
it does help that she has the knowledge with all this stuff in the background. So.
I know. I have a like a woman crush on her brain. Like,
it can be scary sometimes.
Be like Liz when I get older.
He does. He tells me my brain is scary at times.
Yes.
Oh, scary sexy.
This is my first live. Don't embarrass me.
Oh, you haven't met me then. All right, guys. Don's done really well. 27 minutes. He talked super eloquently, you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. You have no idea how much this is going to help someone, and you just never know who's watching this and who can really relate to what you're saying. So we appreciate you guys giving up your time.
Thank you so much.
Glad to contribute.
Bye, guys.